Hey there, everybody. Professor Cloud here. Welcome back for another Souls Like Sunday episode for Enotria the Last Song. We're going to keep going with this game for right now, but don't be surprised if next week we don't decide to take a look at something different or come back to a game that we've also been streaming. So it very much depends. But right now, I want to continue on with Enotria the Last Song, pick up from where we left off after beating Curtis, the Prince of Laughter. Making our way through the Church of Manja into Manja proper and see what we can find in, I guess you would call it the back side of the church. Much darker area, but still very much a part of Quinta. So let's go ahead and jump back in and see what the game has for us. Okay, so here we are back behind the Church of Manja. We did take a quick look around. This is obviously where we came in from, specifically right there. There is a body down here, so let's take a look. I'm going to see if I can backstab. Okay, we're good. Oh, so this goes down to a very large open area. Okay. The Monastery of Manja. Drought of Perpetuity. Well, I think you can also call it the Draft of Perpetuity. It depends upon where you're from as to how it is pronounced. Chart of Bitter Memory. Just looking around to see if there's things to climb. Yeah, there's a branch right there, and there's a challenge room area. Ah, crap. Nice timing. And another draft of perpetuity. I doubt that they're going to let us climb that. And no harm. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so we've got this area here. There's another knot over there. I didn't handle that one very well. There's an item there. There's a ladder, but it's not all the way down to the ground. Sign of the past. Oh, shit. Alright, well then maybe I'll wait to grab any of that until we get over to the other side and open up the knot. Okay, so this is the climbing. I'm wondering if I shouldn't go ahead and do this. Okay. So we can kind of force a stagger. That's good to know. Okay, so we're up over top of where we were. Okay, that's probably how we're going to get to the other side, is that tree branch right there. In the meantime... Consumed blades? There's something on the other side there, and I am not ready yet to find out what.
This must be precise and never rushed!
Ah. Didn't handle that very well. Okay, so that's the lower branch. That's this branch. That takes us down to here. With a crab. Nice. Nice. Okay, that actually worked well. I wasn't sure how that was going to work. I hadn't tried using the Lover's Note and Unraveled Broken Medallion. Okay. Getting on these things is not easy. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we've got the upper branch and this area to check out. Okay, there's a guy with a torch. And there's a sniper up there. Alright, hold on just 1 second, because the lovers. You have found the huntress Medea dead in Quinta. On her you found the final letter written to her lover forever unsent. Know this, dearest mine, some things are not measured but felt. Do not mistake vulnerability for weakness. The sanctimonious erect grand palaces of stone, fuel machinery with fire, speak of strength and resilience, deem flowers vain, frail, and seasonal, bereft of true value. Yet answer this. Would you rather live in a world of dirt, rocks, and fire, or one of rolling meadows and flower fields? Yours eternally, Medea. A cruel fate that should be made known to the poor Mentalone should you find him. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, I wonder if I'm going to be able... Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Can I draw him out here? Oh, shit. When afflicted with wicked, your elemental powers increase. However, if enemies hit you, it will cause them to be healed. It takes great skill to take full advantage of this status. Okay, Damn it. Well, you know what? I'll just use up my forks. It's fine. Okay. But at this point, I think I'm just going to keep going. And see where this takes me. Oh, there's a knot. We've already seen that. I'm not really sure why they're telling us that. The Hermit. A cold, damp, and dark crypt lies beneath the Mantaloni garden, one built by none other than the Duke of Quinta himself, and within it resided a twisted creature, a jailer who painted the walls in crimson and filled the darkness with screams. Yet, only the Duke had accepted him. Only he had shielded him from the cruelty of the surface. The jailer's many ailments and twisted visage made his every waking moment a torment on the sunny surface of Quinta. In the shadows he had to live, forever persecuted, until this crypt was given to him, his own little kingdom that he never left again, nor did he want to. Okay. Well, this is interesting. We got an... I didn't expect to get a knot. I kind of don't want to rest. Oh, crap. I can't get through. I figured that this was going to open the door for us by going all the way around. Oh, and there's a ladder that needs to be kicked down. Okay, so I'm actually at a dead end then. I'm going to have to go back. This sucks. Because of course it means that everything's going to respawn. Yeah, let's go back to Monastery of Maja. And I'm guessing that that one, the most recent knot, is called the Crypt. But let's take a quick look to find out for sure. No. Yeah, Old Ruler's Crypt. Okay. The thing is we're probably never going to end up using it. Because it's basically at the focal point of multiple shortcuts. Alright, let's go... Well, we did have the upper branch that's going to take us over to the other side, but I want to finish clearing over here first. So one of the things we're going to do is I'm going to run past him and grab this ladder. Ooh, that was close. Because I had seen this at the very end of the last episode, and I want to do this first. Ah, chest. Very good. Shred of the Canavaccio. Remember, that's an upgrade item. Steep Fragment. That's also an upgrade item. Okay. So we are in another piece of Quinta. Or we are back in Quinta. Are you dead? Yep, you're dead. Okay. Yeah, matter of fact, we're actually up over top of the Church of Maja's knot. Okay. I mean, what did we just get? Anybody see? Well, I'm sure you all did, but... Okay, so this section's a dead end and takes us back down to the main area. Okay, door can't be open. And again, I did not see what it was that dropped. Or that we picked up. Actually, you know what? It's probably a pretty good idea to take a look at our inventory. Plus, I did want to take a look at that draft that we just got, or drought to perpetuity. There it is. Potion made from ancient herbs significantly increases Fatua defense. Consumed blades, ominous throwing daggers imbued with Fatio. Valuable shell fetches a modest price if sold. Huh. An actual sellable. Blessed meal, a nutritious earthly dish capable of clearing the effects of wicked and its buildup. Got it? And then another shard. I don't think we've gotten any new weaponry. No. Oh, that's right. We do have Curtis's mask. Your status powers increase, however, you suffer more damage from all sources. Yeah, I no interest in using Curtis's mask. That's a challenge run mask. That's an NG plus challenge run mask if I've ever seen one. Oh, we have a new aspect. Okay, so we're currently running aspect of the Acolyte, which gives us +5 in Elementalist. Aspect of Curtis. Oh. Assassin, Bruiser, and Trickster, but minus in Elementalist and Battle Mage. So aspect of Curtis is definitely not an aspect that we want. Unraveled Broken Myolika. A shard of Myolika obtained from a peculiar remnants used to reshape and improve special masks. Authors of Change. A note discussing a pact made between 3 close friends to change the world itself. Unraveled Ephestite Nugget. Yeah, this is, I think, the second level of weapon-based upgrade. Okay. Okay, that we've definitely never been up there. Okay, so there's the very first blacksmith. There's something up there on the. All right, let's see if we can actually get to that. I don't know if we can. I don't. Oh crap. Oh, and there's a freaking. Oh, I can. Nice. I didn't know if I didn't think I could do that. That's cool. All right, there's a nugget. Oh shit.
Of oblivion. Drowning in wine.
Oh boy. I was so scared of falling off. Bloodlust. Well, that's a new weapon. Long sword. It's a common long sword. It looks like a bell. Does Viz damage and dizzy damage. So therefore inflicts dizzy, I mean. 130 overall average. Does quite a bit of unraveling. E and D scaling. 15 elementalist, so it's definitely more for a battle mage. Doesn't do nearly as much unraveling damage though as my Juniper sword. And actually my Juniper sword does better elemental and status damage anyway. Yeah, It kind of sucks because it looked like it would be an interesting blade to try out, sort of along the same lines as the Blessed Rapier. You know, it doing, no, not the Blessed Rapier, Silver Wasp. It doing poison damage basically. It's basically a very element specific sword. Okay, is there anything else in here? Or should I just go ahead and... Okay, hold on. Nothing. Oh, yeah. That item there that I never got. Okay, I can come back around. That was the one thing I didn't want to drop down here without the ability to do that. Oops. Oh. There's another ladder shortcut. I wonder how you get there. Because there's an item up there on that roof. Huh. That is what is so cool about this game, is there's just, at least so far, this early on, there's just so many things. Dude, how are you there? Where did he come from? Did the game respawn him? Because he dropped. I have no idea. Okay, well, I'm going to drop down and get this thing here. Which is just a nugget, but still, that's an upgrade item. Oh, that takes me down to the... Okay, I need to get back to it. One of the... It really doesn't matter which one, but... Okay, I do need to go back then to Monastery because we didn't go up the hill. So we need to go back and go up the hill. I also should have checked to see if I could upgrade any of my weaponry or masks or anything else for that matter. Okay, we got 45 points here. Wow, that's quite a bit. Mask lines deal increased damage to enemies left exposed from unraveling. Throwing an enemy with a mask line briefly increases your ardor power. All your weapons infused deal increased elemental damage, increasing the duration of all weapon infusions. Increasing all healing received while affected by radiant. Problem is, I don't know what to use because, of course, I've got to equip these after I purchase them. Okay, let me at least make sure to do that one for perfect parry. It increases your healing. Your health is above a certain threshold, your physical defense is increased. Killing an enemy briefly increases the damage dealt by heavy attacks. Physical power is increased every... While your weapon is infused, mask lines deal more damage. Deal vision. Dodging an attack briefly increases your physical status and elemental power by a small amount. Increases the damage dealt by dodge attacks. Your weapon attacks have a chance to deal increased damage. Well, that's going to cost me 100. Your stamina regeneration is significantly increased, but you suffer increased damage from all sources. Using an item briefly increases your physical power. This effect can stack. Right now, I'm looking to see if there's like a path that I need to be opening up, even if I don't actually use the item that I'm unlocking. The problem is almost every one of these have either very minor improvements, buffs, or they have a buff and debuff. And I never want to do that. When your health is above a certain... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Alright, so we just got 2 more. Casting any mask line heals you by a portion of your max health. Okay, let me change this one to the new one that I just got for parrying. And the effect is improved when you are low on health. Because I have been using parry quite a bit, especially in boss fights. On dodging an attack, your mask line... Alright, that one I want to leave. Dealing damage with the weapon briefly increases your physical power. That can suffering melee damage causes the attacker to sustain... That's Thorns. Upon dealing damage, your stamina regeneration is briefly increased. Casting a mask line grants you increased physical defense as well as super armor. Okay, so I'm not using them enough to use that. I think the new one, Poised Stride, when your health is above a certain threshold, your physical defense is increased. I think that's a better defensive one at this point. Okay, then I'm also going to swap out... I think I need to start carrying... This one's Dizzy. I'm wondering if I shouldn't start carrying ones for Dizzy, Wicked, Sick, and whatever the 4th one is. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go back through here and go back up the ladder. Scares me every time I walk across that beam. Okay. Alright, there's an item in there. At least I think that's what I saw. Nope. What I saw was sunlight. Oh. Oh, yeah. That, okay. I thought that was a place that I could get to.
Your stage presence lacks gravitas!
Okay. There's another guy up there. Okay, another Hymn of Return. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. Hundred-Year Brew. Okay. Oh. Hold on, let me do that again. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to that one. I think what they wanted me to do was that, and I don't think that's going to work. Alright, well, let me try going up this ladder then. But it doesn't look like there's anything up here. It's like this was supposed to be how you got to that, but I don't know how you're supposed to do that. Oh, and there's a... Oh, hold on. Okay. I didn't see this ladder. Oh. Damn. Okay, there we go. So, aha. Okay, I see what they want. Yeah, okay. Wow, that timing is very precise. Thankfully, that's not. Oh, I've got to run it. I'm going to have to do it all over again. Crap. Okay, this better be freaking worth it. This better be worth it. Thankfully, I'm not taking any fall damage from any of this. There we go. Meteoric Impact. Alright, that's a new spell. Summon a massive Ardor Hammer imbued with the power of Gratia and perform a powerful heavy attack. Wonder how long that takes. Alright, we know there's somebody here. Okay. I thought you were going to be tougher than that.
Ah, if it isn't my #1 fan.
Masters of Drama and Comedy? Was it a compendium? Obviously, there's still quite a few that we haven't. Huh. I don't... Oh, there it is. A fan letter about the Master of Comedy and the Master of Drama, two prodigious performers born in the same time and always compared with each other. Oh, he left. I thought he was... Okay, I thought he was showing up so that we could talk to him, but apparently not. Alright, there's a chest. Making sure I'm not going to get hit. Harmonia amplifier. Don't I have... Yeah, there we go. I have two. One of two fabled treasures of the Tree of Change increases the healing effectiveness of the Harmonia amplifier. And I can't use them. Huh. Okay, so there's stuff going on down there. And there's a dog. I just blocked him. I didn't even bother trying to...
A splendid evening indeed!
Okay.
To make merry of his puppet's little escapades.
When he had time to spare between his bouncy, self-indulgent melodrama.
Such suffering.
Perhaps not. Same as all of us.
Okay. We're at another part of the roofs. Another shard. Yeah, okay, so there was the one thing that we couldn't get to before. And then there's a chest there with a big boy. Okay. Of course.
You'll be absorbed by the timeless suffering.
Uh-oh. Oh, I was supposed to knock down the ladder. I was trying to get a plunge attack and it didn't work. Wasn't even worth the time. Yep. Unraveled, broken. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything else. So, alright, there's another drop. Okay, this was the one that I was looking for earlier. when we were... Okay. I can now, I think, swing back around and get back there. Although I don't necessarily need to knock that ladder down. God damn you. And then there's the guy in there. Oh, but I had to jump here. Okay. Here we go. We're back. Good. I can go clear the rest of the area. The design of this area alone has been incredible. Alright, you know what? Just so that I can say that I did it.
His name is
There.
I must confess, his name is spread. His reputation carried atop the wings of the bardic oblivion.
He, ever the raconteur, saw fit to many of his pocket's little escapades.
When he had self-indulgent melodrama.
Yet, did he earn such
Oh, crap.
Perhaps not. Same
There's
as
so much more here.
Mark and greet the unwilling actors
Look at
not
this.
within a script we did not write.
Here's
Well,
the
now I don't know
draw.
what's more
Tragedy
important,
and
to go back to
I do wonder where choice ends.
the monastery, Hangover Saber.
Suffering is but a
Okay, how much you want to bet that that's a longsword that does
Here it's more
dizzy?
than that. We each have a role on this intricate stage, and the spotlight can be
No, it's a saber, therefore it's going to be more trickster focused, I would guess. The damage is very low and does do dizzy damage. Yeah, as I thought, it's a dizzy weapon. E and D scaling again. Okay. Oh, Bruiser and Elementalist. Okay. Am I supposed to... Alright, I can't talk to him. Alright, well, let's keep moving on.
May he devour us all!
Okay. You come on. Alright.
Premium ingredients!
Nice. I have not leveled up in quite some time. I have 16,000... What's it, Memoria? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Memoria.
I must confess, his name is
Okay, so he came from there. Is there anything up here? There's nothing up here.
saw fit to make merry of his puppet's little escapades.
Couple of guys there. And then we've got guys down here.
Bravo! Bravo!
Where's that bomb?
Bravo! Hurrah!
Wow. I got all of them. Nice. My stamina's up high enough I can completely destroy. Nice. More old forks. Here's a knot on the other side of a door that I can't get to. Chest. Okay. Another unraveled, broken Myalika. No, I'm not going to be able to get up there. Alright, so I guess we go up this way. Damn it. It just... They take entirely too long. Specifically the ones that bring forth a weapon to do the damage. I've got to learn the timing of the arrows.
May he devour us all!
Nice.
Now, I celebrate death.
They're so dramatic with their deaths. Okay, we're on the other. Okay, we're on the other side of this gate. Another broken Myalika. So we're now up even higher. Endless Festival. After the curse of stagnation was unleashed across the lands of Enotria, the city found itself trapped in an internal loop, which happened to affect the famous festival created by Zanni. Okay. Holy crap. Oh no, it's a freaking Curtis. Nope. Nope. Bad. Damn it. Oh. How am I supposed to get all the way back here? Oh, boy, that sucks. I don't know of... I'm gonna have to sprint it. Alright. Why is there another Curtis? Of course, I lost all of my Memoria. Can't believe there's no knot anywhere in that area. Like, even the shortcuts that we got doesn't really connect us to any knot that I can think of. Alright, maybe this won't be too bad.
Indeed! Fresh, locally available produce.
I must confess, his name has spread far. His reputation carried a
Um,
of the bardic melodies.
Ah, he, ever the raconteur, saw fit to make
Alright, I think I'm gonna have
of
to...
his
No,
puppet's
maybe not.
escapades.
Self-indulgent melodrama.
Yet,
Portray your character with genuine emotion! Perhaps not. Same as
Go ahead.
the unwilling actors locked with the script did not
Tragedy and persistent comedy. Wonder when
Alright, so now I got these two.
most welcome guest. Encore!
Okay. We're almost right back there.
drowning in music, singing, dancing.
Oh, I'm gonna end up having to fight this guy anyway. Okay.
And feel it drawn in your
Oh, crap. Oh, come on. I gotta do it again. I had him too. I absolutely had him. I didn't think that the LB was gonna miss. The left B attack was gonna miss. I thought I had the positioning right.
Embrace the feast of oblivion!
It's a shame that they couldn't give me a shortcut
His name has spread far. His reputation atop
Okay.
the wings of the bardic melody.
Ah, heave ever the rattle to dare sort of instrument.
Locally available. Rejoice!
Oh, come on, really?
Yet.
Same as all after all.
And beat the unwilling actors locked within a script. We
Theater of life. From tragedy and celebrate with us!
Ah, damn it.
I will bring out your flavor.
Alright, I want to go and filled up. Oh, I was getting ready to say, where is he?
joy.
Damn it. There we go. Crushing Laughter's roll. Huh? The no new mask. What is a... Intoxicating ephestate geode. A chunk of ephestate that was touched by Viz. It can maximize the potential of some weapons. Okay. Alright, well, we've got this way first. With a big boy up at the top. Okay, I can't actually go up that set of roofs. Alright, let me go over here. There's a chest here. And another set of stairs. With Cooper's hammer. Big boy weapon. That I'll never ever use. Okay, where... I don't see where we are right now. This is an elevator. Please tell me that this is a two-way elevator that I'm actually going to be able to use for a shortcut. What the hell? we're back at the crypt. Holy crap. That was not what I expected at all. Well, actually, hold on. He's not going to be back there again. I can pretty well guarantee that that was a mini-boss that doesn't respawn. I need to spend all 34,000. All right, let me travel back to the church so that I can also level up weaponry and things like that, if that's even possible. And the level design in this game is absolutely fantastic. Okay, he's got nothing new to say. I have not been using any other weapon. I don't know that there's a good reason for me to use another weapon. I can upgrade to +6, so I will absolutely do that. Excellent. 165 average damage. 168 across the elemental damage spectrum. Dizzy, Wicked, and 338 across the status damage spectrum. Okay, excellent. I mean, I have enough to do the Grape Cutter, but the Grape Cutter is a common. I kind of want to... Oh, hold on a minute. We did get a rare Morning Star. The Theater Mace for beating the second Curtis. Very realistic prop weapon created for the most demanding of actors. It's only attack and ardor. There is no elemental or status. And it's a bruiser trickster weapon. Average of 109, 86 elemental, 170. So it's just a basic attack damage weapon with some ardor thrown in. I don't think it's really gonna be that good for this build. And considering its starting point damage, even if I got it leveled up to level 5 or 6, I don't think it's going to compete with my Juniper Sword. What I'd really like to find is a rare Greatsword. That's what I'd like to find as my second weapon. Yeah, so I have the Stage Mace. It was one of the starting weapons. And look at its numbers. Its numbers are exactly the same as the rare, even if leveled up. The level up numbers are the same. So, yeah, no, not going to do anything with that. Okay, I can't level up my sword anymore. What about Piercing Wit Mask? I do not have another flawed. My Alika, I think I have the next step up. All right, and then Golden Dart. I don't have any... I thought I had another fragment. What I do very much like... Where is it? Wrathful Charge. That is a fun spell to use. It inflicts dizzy, and it completely knocks whoever it is off balance. I mean, I was knocking the mini-boss off balance. So, yeah, we're definitely going to do this one. So that one's now leveled up. So, Drunken Sword was Falling Star was the one I was trying to use. Presto Charging Speed. Drunken Sword is the other one. That's a Presto Charging Speed. Whereas Golden Dart is Vivace. That one's on Dante. Yeah, I could have sworn I had I had gotten a fragment along the way somewhere. Alright, well. Let's level up. Let's check our Path of Innovations. Or Innovators, excuse me. Okay, definitely go to 20 on Bruiser. Still got plenty of extra. Okay, let's see. This is attack power and luck. Let's get that to 18. Elemental and status power. Battle. Let me get at least 1 point into Trickster for pouch size. And I think, and increase the stamina a little bit. Not that I need a lot of stamina at this point. My stamina seems to be fine, at least for the longsword. Battle Mage, let's get that to 18. Oh, 17. Okay, well then let's go 16 there and 16 there. Okay. Level 35. Okay. Alright, Path of Innovators. Alright, I'm just going to start unlocking things that I'm not... Like, Mask Lines charge up slower but deal more damage. No, I'm not going to use that. Just so that I can get some things unlocked. I need to start unlocking some stuff over here so I can see what's at the end. I mean, I can see what's at the end, but... Okay, so now let's fast travel back to the old Ruler's Crypt. We'll go back up the ladder and go up the other path. Man, the level design is so incredible. And beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And, on a positive note, the elevator is a whole lot faster than the elevators in Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. And if any of you have ever played it, you will know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, go check out my streaming of Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. I've done a couple of streams of that game so far. Hoping to do more. Really? You're still alive? Not anymore. And there's still more stairs. Okay, there's nothing on these roofs that I can see, so that's why they're not letting us up there. Alright, let's be careful. Make sure that no falling barrels are going to come barreling down at us. Oh, there's a knot. And a boss fight.
Ah, the seed of doubt had near sprouted in my heart. A welcome sight you are, dear friend. Pulcinella is the name. World-spanning is the fame. Autographs and Prosecco later. My former teacher awaits you in the castle. On you go. I am the master of procrastination. We hardly need another.
Okay. Alright, well, here's the thing. We still have not finished clearing the Manja area. So I want to do that before we do this boss. Alright, some more fragments. Let's see, do we have enough to upgrade again? No. Oh, I need the blocks now in order to upgrade the Juniper Sword. Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to just go ahead and keep collecting the other upgrade materials. In the hopes that we will find another weapon that we can use as a secondary. Oh. Another shard. That's true. I've got a whole bunch of Memoria to pop. Oh yeah, let me go up this set of stairs first. Another unraveled Aha! Chest. Excellent. Deadly Culling. Another spell. Just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that view. What Souls-like game is giving you that kind of view? I wonder if that's an area that we're going to be going to. Anyway. Okay, so we've got a challenge room over there to do, as well as all of the manja area. So what I think I'm going to do is, let's take a quick look at that spell. Deadly Culling. Summon a massive Ardor Greatsword imbued with the power of Fatuo and perform a powerful heavy attack. Well, Fatuo would be nice, because what I've been running are Hangover Strike, which is Viz, and Falling Star, which is Gratia. I think I would rather have... Oh, that's right, I have to do it here. I keep forgetting that you can't change any of your loadout stuff. Oh, this is the role that they're talking about. No, that's the mask. Okay, well, in any case, I'm really only using one, so... Aspect of the Soldier, Rogue, Acolyte, Enchanter, and Thug. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to change Falling Star to... Deadly Culling. If it's going to take that long, if I can learn the spacing and the timing, like using it perfectly after they come up off the ground, I think is a perfect opportunity. Or as they're coming towards you, if they've got a long distance to cover to get to you, I think that works really, really well. The Hungover Strike when inflicting Viz, I think, is also very nice. But I do have... You know what? I think I'm going to change this to Falling Star, because the Wrathful Charge also does Viz. Matter of fact, I've got Hungover Strike, Cholera de Principe, Drunken Sword, all doing Viz. Meteoric Impact does Gratia. Yeah, so now I've got Viz, Gratia, and Fatuo. So Fire, Holy, and Dizzy. I don't know that any other Souls or Souls-like game has ever done Dizzy. Or anything similar to Dizzy. At least not that I can think of, anyway. But I might be wrong. Anyway. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't think I have it. No, I only have the 1 point in Path of Invaders. Okay, that is where I'm going to wrap it up for this episode of Enotria the Last Song on our Souls-like Sunday. I hope you've been enjoying the content, and please, if you have been, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, or comment button, or hit the thumbs up button, depending upon if you knew that like and thumbs up were one and the same. Not everybody does. Not trying to assume. We will be back with more. I am loving this game, if you cannot tell by the just glee I'm having as I'm playing through it, especially with the area design. In the next episode, though, what I do want to do is I want to go back to Manja. I want to clear the rest of Manja and see if there's any bosses in there that, optional or not, would be one that I would want to do before this one. Because obviously this one is probably what you would consider to be an area boss, whereas Curtis was just in other words, an area completion boss. It's probably going to be a lot tougher. Want to do a little bit more exploration and growing before trying to tackle this guy or girl. So, in any case, I hope you've been enjoying the content. If you have, please make sure to keep an eye on things. There's a lot more coming to the channel in the future. We are in the middle of streaming as we record this. Abiotic Factor. We're playing some Destiny. We're playing some Titan Quest 2, the early access of that. So always make sure to keep an eye on when I go live. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Talk to you soon.